So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have a very special guest with us today. We have Jagveer Singh with us. He is 62 and he's from Gurgaon, and he has gone through angioplasty and almost 5 years ago. And his cholesterol was medicines were there from more than 1 year, and he had coronary artery disease for more than 5 years, and COVID-19 from more than 1 year. He had gone through that. Gallbladder stones more than 1 years, gas more than 10 years, joint pain more than 10 years, sinus more than 5 years, hernia also resolved. So here is Mr. Jagveer Singh with us. So sir, आपके पास आते हैं. If you can please unmute yourself, and we have the angel coach Sunita. So let's start from Jagveer. So Jagveer ji, how has been your journey? Yeah, over to you.
Hi everyone. Hi Vishal.
Hi,
I'm
sir.
happy to be here, part of the gathering, and I'd love to share my experience of past 3 months, which have been valuable. I'll say valuable time with Sunita ma'am. And just to put things in perspective, I have retired from army, and so I've always, valued good health and fitness, and was following a very good routine, you know, and but somehow, in spite of all that, I suffered a heart attack in 2019, May 2019, and so anyway, I was evacuated, and angioplasty was done. And while I was going through this horrific experience, I realized, I mean, I was wondering, what has gone wrong with me. I was following a good routine. I was physically active. I was playing games. And I used to go for morning walks. Everything I was doing right. So then I realized, basically, actually, what I was eating, probably that is, the place where I did not put my attention. And that's how, and I was lucky, post my surgery, I came, somebody referred to me about, Dr.
Bimal Chhaja. Dr. Bimal Chhaja.
Dr. Bimal Jhanja. And so he's having his own institutes for, you can say heart patients. So I was lucky to take a therapy from at one of his centers, and he recommended, oil-free diet, which I followed for about an year, and which really stabilized things for me. So that is when, I really realized the importance of, what we eat.
Right.
And, like say, still, like after I stabilized, still I felt, I still do not have, adequate knowledge. And somehow, it was like a godsend opportunity. Somewhere along the way, I got the link for Go Nature from somewhere. And I don't really recollect how I got it. But then, I attended the webinar, and that was my first, you can say, kind of experience with Vishal. And I really feel lucky that I, got this opportunity. And, straightway after that session, I enrolled myself for an eye workshop, which was scheduled, about 15-20 days ahead. So I attended that, post attending that workshop. Thereafter, I was quite regular, attending the weekly masterminds and, the blood sessions, which I used to conduct. And I grew in confidence, thereafter. I knew exactly, what I'm supposed to, what should be my intake as far as diet is concerned. I was getting educated. And, there's certain things beyond diet also, which Vishal keeps talking about in his mastermind sessions. So everything helped me so much. So I feel, I is, kind of blessed to have joined this Go Nature community. Further on, I mean, thought I should upgrade myself, and I took the gold membership, and so that I can get a personalized attention. And this I got it in form of my, coach, dear coach Sunita ma'am, and she's been guiding me all through, and I've seen good results of that. And I'll say, I mean, I followed whatever she said uh, to the extent of about 70-80%. I'll be frank about it, because we know what is to be done, but straightway to implement everything at home, you know, uh, is not always very easy proposition. But over a period of time, my wife also, she had to orient herself.
Yeah, your wife also came Agra also, right?
Yeah. Okay. So we are used to a way of living and way of eating, and so anyways, at the end of this, you can say 100 days of association, she's also now you can say oriented towards naturopathy.
Very nice.
I consider that also an achievement. I mean, she was, as a I'll say worried person, of a person who's been through this
right
ordeal. So she was always, she was for a allopathic, this is something which happens fast, So, but then I somehow, convinced her, I mean, that is not the right way to go.
Right.
Allopathy will never, take me anywhere. It will not take care of my,
amazing.
The root cause of the issue.
True.
So, Vishal, it has been a wonderful journey. I plan to remain associated with you people.
Yes.
And I also attended the pause event.
Yes.
An offline event which you conducted. And there my wife also met the other, community members. And she was really happy about it.
Amazing.
So thanks for all this support and guidance through this journey.
Thank you, sir.
I am now also part of your affiliate program.
Yes.
And it is, it is very difficult to convince people. And I don't want to convince people also. So in a subtle way, I want to take it to my friends, relatives, and through them maybe we'll build it up.
Very nice.
And try and spread good health to the to our loved ones and the people at large.
Bilkul, sir. Bilkul.
Thank you so much. And I'll say, I mean, you already dictated, spelled out, what all problems I had. And I'm feeling very healthy.
All medicines are gone, right?
Yes.
All medicine. Amazing. Thank you so much, Jagir, for putting highlight on all the process and procedures you went through positively. So let's come to the angel coach Sunita. She's also from Gurgaon. So over to you, Sunita. How has been your journey with Jagveer? Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. Yes, my journey with Mr. Jagveer has been very positive. He's such a positive person. So he had lots and lots of questions. And I always believe whoever has a lot of questions and does things with lot of awareness, that's the success formula. So some awareness you create, most of it you create, some awareness and we clarify the doubts. Rest is their commitment and faith in us, which he had, which is evident from the fact that before he started his journey of diet, he came to Agra. Before he started his journey, he came there to meet us all and also brought his wife. His wife had also a lot of queries and confusions. And gradually she also came around and they both are, I told her also, you will also have good health. Start following this same. So I think the success of Go Nature for me always is Vishal's awareness, your commitment and faith in us, and we with our support from Vishal and also coaches, we just deliver. We are just execution mediums. And that's how it's you. आपने किया.
मैंने तो बस गेट खोला था, अंदर तो पूरा सर्विस आपने दिया है.
Amazing. करा तो जगवीर, मैं हमेशा बोलती हूँ, मैं बता सकती हूँ, करना आप ही को है. जितना करोगे उतना जल्दी हो जाएगा. So that's chalo.
Amazing. Sunita, thank you so much. And Sunita, do I have your permission to tell your age?
Yes, please.
So she's 65, right?
No, 67.
67. She's 67 and she's retired from a government job and she chose to become, she's one of my oldest student. She joined Go Nature. She had her own health issues and today she's working with Go Nature, and inspiring story. So guys, just type MPTY. More power to you, Jagveer, and MPTY for Sunita. Thank you guys for coming, and it's really a blessing to have you guys over here. Thank you. Amazing.